Hi, everybody, and great to have you with us. Our continuing coverage of spring training baseball. With John Krug and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Two Cactus League teams sparring here. A game changer, Alex Rios. We're going to get to see if he can change this game today. Freddie Garcia, the starter. Steve, let's try and go inside his mind. What's he thinking about against these Dodgers?
As the manager sends the righty out to the mound against this lineup, he has to realize it's not a great matchup for him. The pitcher's going to have to really be on top of his game to be able to neutralize these big power bats. And if he's in trouble, he may have to have a quick hook to get him out of there.
Sponsored by Pepsi, a chance to check out the Dodgers lineup. John, who do we keep an eye on?
When Manny Ramirez is in the lineup, the one thing you know you're going to get is entertained. This guy can do everything on a baseball field as far as hitting goes, and sometimes he has little misfortunes in the outfield that make it exciting to watch Manny Ramirez play baseball.
And here's Matt Kemp as we get ready to get things going.
Dodgers, center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
That's hit foul by Kemp. Swung on and a grounder to first. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
They might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first and still retires his man.
That one looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. And it's Russell Martin at the plate. 250 is average last season against the White Sox. And Garcia gets him on the swinging first strike.
Well, he fooled him right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here.
Now, if you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
There's a swing and a liner towards first. And Konerko makes the catch.
Number 99.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. 2 outs, base is empty. Called strike. Garcia got that one in. It's 0-1.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Ramirez is going to have to guard that plate. Ramirez will foul that one away.
Bring it, White Sox!
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Manny Ramirez. He is struck out. But Freddie Garcia gets him 3 up, 3 down. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And the White Sox, their first chance is coming. And it'll be Josh Towers doing the pitching. Los Angeles has him starting. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Well, this is a lineup that at times does struggle to score runs, but this is a pitcher with a right-hander on the mound that they can have some success against. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're able to put the ball in play and take advantage of opportunities.
And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. His lifetime average, 288 against the Dodgers. Strike 2. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter.
Well, his timing is just off right now. He swung way late on that cutter.
Juan Pierre misses strike 3.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches. 3 good choices by the pitcher and the catcher, and he finishes them off quickly.
Oh, pitchers love that. Those are short at-bats. You get it done in a hurry. And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez.
And Alexi Ramirez was a guy who struggled in the first half of the season for the Chicago White Sox, got dropped in the batting order, and then in the second half started picking it up a little bit in 2009.
2 retired here. Lineup for the White Sox. Let's take a look. It is courtesy of Pepsi. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, when you think of Paul Konerko, you think of reliability. He's a guy that year in and year out you can count on, and he produces for you. And in this game today, they are definitely going to count on him to do some big things. And don't be surprised if he comes through.
And here's Paul Konerko.
Well, looking for a bounce-back performance today. Some disappointment after last game, striking out twice.
2 outs and nobody on. Has him out in front as he swings and misses strike 1. The pitch gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up. And here's Andre Ethier leading it off. In the division last year, the RBI leader.
Andre Ethier.
Ethier will foul that one away.
He's a big bat in this lineup and a guy that they count on to help drive in runs.
That runs a strike to 0-2. Freddie Garcia.
Well, the pitcher has him right where he wants him on the defensive. He could try to throw it out of the zone and get him to chase.
He swings and nails a liner. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game. That will bring up Casey Blake.
Let's take a quick look back to last year and the season that Andre Ethier had and how he ranked compared to others. 5th in doubles, 7th in RBIs, and the home run numbers were there for him last season, ranked in the top 15 in home runs, among the top end of power batters around the game.
Called strike. Garcia got that one in. It's 0-1.
Well, the pitcher's executing his game plan. He knows these hitters. He knows how he wants to pitch them, and now he's locating his pitches in exactly the right spot.
Strike 2. Casey Blake. You'll be careful on the next one. And it holds at 0-2. Slider misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And Blake comes up empty on the swing, strike 3.
Just drops that one in there. Good break on it, 83 miles per hour.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
Really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. And it's Ronnie Belliard in the box now.
The Dodgers were a formidable road opponent in 2009. Not quite as good as they were at home, but above 500, played good baseball on the road.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Talking about road records, there aren't many teams. There have only been 3 or 4 really last year that did well on the road. Dodge a shot up the middle. Beckham able to pull that one in. And he'll have to hold at first.
First baseman, number 7.
And James Loney up. A runner on first with 2 outs. And Garcia gets him on the swinging first strike. Towards the middle, Garcia throws to first, side is retired. Now we see a good inning from Freddie Garcia. Good start for him. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. A crisp afternoon, maybe an understatement there, but in any case, this time of year you expect it. Leading it off, Carlos Quinton.
Coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner to right center. And that's in there. The White Sox get a man on. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Second baseman, number 15, Jordan Beckham.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning, really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage and puts a lot of added pressure on that pitcher. Now a single can bring home a run.
And Beckham's in the box. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, right there was a lot of indecision right there on the hitter. He thought fastball, he saw a slider, but he saw it too late, and that's why he swung late.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. It's off the wall and left. The throw. And Quinton's home. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Number 51, Alex Rios.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him on 1.
The batter was obviously looking for something else. You see how way out in front he was on that swing.
The pitch. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Swing and a miss on the breaker. 1 down.
Chicago White Sox.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
Well, this is a pitch right there that you just have to take a bigger hack at right there. He just swung through it. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared to be off right there.
John, he did. He had the timing of the hitter completely off. It's going to be Przinsky.
Well, A.J. Przinsky put together a pretty solid season for the White Sox in 2009, hitting .300. He doesn't strike out a lot. He's a contact guy. You'd like to see maybe drive in a little more runs, only 49 RBIs. But I tell you what he does for the pitching staff is something that can't be ignored.
And that's a strike. A.J. Przinsky now behind in the count. Defensive stance at the plate. A.J. Przinsky, you look at the size and you think you're going to get a lot of big power numbers from him. But that has not been the case. He's really more of an on-base percentage guy.
He's an on-base guy. He works counts. He makes pitchers work. And he has the ability to inside out the ball the other way. Yeah, a guy that big, you think, he's going to hit 400 or 500-foot home runs. But he's not. He's a singles hitter. He's an opposite field guy, too.
And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
And that's a strike. Martin's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
I don't know if you got a chance to see his last ball game, but he picked up 2 hits in that one. Swung the bat well.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. All right, first run of the game. It comes here in the second. The White Sox are out in front 1-0. And a little bit of sun peeking through now. We've had a lot of cloudy skies here today, but a good day for baseball. Rafael Furcal leading it off. Here's a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Garcia gets set and delivers. And Rafael Furcal watches that one go by to even the count.
Now, if you got a chance to see the last game, you saw he seemed a little bit flustered at the plate, expanding the strike zone, striking out twice in that game.
Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Garcia over to first for out number 1.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Chicago White Sox. Let's see how they ranked. 6th in home runs, 6th in stolen bases, and they were in the top 10 in team batting average with runners in scoring position, getting a lot of clutch base hits, and that's a great stat for a team that wants to win ball games.
It's going to be Barton. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. Here's Garcia with the 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1. Now Przinsky sets up. Swing, hot shot. Garcia. That retires Barton.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
So a chance here from Matt Kemp with 2 down. He led his division in stolen bases a season ago. Now Kemp gets set. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No runs, no hits. Nobody across the plate in this half inning and nobody left on base. The White Sox still ahead. And here's Mark Kotsay.
Number 30, Mark Kotsay.
Cut fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. On the way. And it's 0-2. Kotsay just trying to punch one here.
Had a real strong offensive game last time out. 3 big base hits.
Hit up the middle. And Furcal fields the ball. And Kotsay retired.
Left fielder, number 6.
And we got Pierre batting. Struck out swinging last time. Base is empty, 1 out. One out, nobody on. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And Furcal makes the play.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that ball was hit directly at him.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to second. Belliard throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. White Sox 1. The Dodgers nothing. And it's Russell Martin at the plate. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning.
55, Russell Martin.
Here's Martin's first look. And Garcia gets him on the swinging first strike.
Into the fourth inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up one hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here.
Well, this is a pitch that should be clobbered, but he just couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a miss, and that is going to be strike three, and Russell Martin is sent back.
Well, a great job getting an 0-2. That third pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured, why waste a pitch, save the arm? He did.
Nice job.
And Manny Ramirez to bat. Oh, I'll tell you, everybody, Steve, I think notices when he gets to the plate, the attention deficit disorder just sort of goes away. Circle change is right there for a called strike. The pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Manny Ramirez showing patience. That'll even up the count. 364 lifetime number against Freddie Garcia. Ground ball to short. Fielded by Ramirez. That's two gone.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine. Retires it up.
And Ethier's in the box. He had a single in his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch. Smash towards the hole. And that's going to do it. Konerko's there. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. No runs yet for the Dodgers. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crutch, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Paul Konerko to bat. Here's the first pitch. Got it. A little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. The 1-0 now. Swing and a miss. Konerko not making contact. That'll even up the count. 1-1 on the way. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone. 1-2 now. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
Number 20, Carlos Quentin.
And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Now, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
First pitch to Quentin. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1. Career numbers, a .317 average off the Dodgers. Pitch on the way. Strike two. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quentin needs to protect that strike zone.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
That one goes foul. Line to deep left field. Off the wall and left. There's the throw. And Konerko will score. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Second base. Number 15, Jordan Beckham.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And here's the first one. Catcher can't control it. so they can't make the play.
Well, Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
At the belt, the 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That's a cutter in there, 1-1.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement, down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2. One-two pitch coming. Line towards second. Belliard. Oh, mercy, they collide. He is out. Oh, and that collision was fierce, but he held on to it. Watch this replay. As a catcher, you know what's coming, but you also know you got to hang on.
Well, that's one of those ones that he's up right now, but he's going to be feeling this one tomorrow. But an excellent job of blocking the plate and getting the out.
Here's a runner on for Alex Rios. Batting just 162 lifetime against the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Slider just misses, 1-0.
And the 2009 season was a big disappointment for Alex Rios, starting out with the Toronto Blue Jays and then continuing on when he got traded to the Chicago White Sox at the trade deadline. Things just didn't get better in either place.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And he's not able to get there. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox. For Rios, just a .247 batting average last year. Nobody expected that.
No, not at all. And this is a guy who's a former All-Star. If you looked at him in Toronto and you thought we can build a team around him in Toronto, it just didn't work out.
Runners at second and third, only one away. And the first pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Now Martin positions himself. Here's a swing and a line drive. And it's in there. Przinsky with a hit and the RBI. And Rios comes across to score. So the rally here energized every new opportunity they take advantage of.
Number 24.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
It sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle, took advantage.
Slider misses badly with it, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. That one is swung on and missed by Tian. That'll even up the count. And not a lot of expectations here. Just a 182 lifetime average against the Dodgers. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. The 1-2 on its way. And Tian swings and misses, strike three.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
Runner on second and 2 outs. First pitch on the way. He swings now and really hit that. And that will retire the side. Caught by Kemp. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. The White Sox 4-run lead. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And it's Casey Blake in the box now. He's not hit well in this particular matchup. He's just 167 off Freddie Garcia. Garcia gets set and delivers. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Two 2-1 on the way. Now Blake has a 3-1 count. Select your pitch. Got a full count now. Swings and misses on a fastball. Still 3-2. Blake settles in. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there. Called third strike. 1 out.
It's the best pitch in baseball. The fastball down and away. If you can master that, you can be successful. He's successful.
And Belliard's in the box. Lifetime .316 batting average against Freddie Garcia. Nobody on base. 1 away. And the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, but he was right on it. 0-1. Good eye there by Ronnie Belliard. Lays off it to even it.
I'm going to try to make some contact in this ball game today because he swung and missed a little bit too much, striking out twice in his last game.
Here's a called strike on the outer half, and it's 1-2.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Good eye there by Ronnie Belliard. Lays off it to even it.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down. Boy, he showed him a great rhythm on the mound in that at bat.
A great rhythm and a great sequence. He strikes him out on that 5th pitch, and he set him up perfectly.
And James Loney up. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, bases empty. Garcia gets set and delivers. Grounded up the middle. And Ramirez fields the ball. Throws on to first. Side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. The White Sox maintaining their lead. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. And it's Juan Pierre now to lead it off.
Left fielder, number 6, Juan Pierre.
And Pierre ready for the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Strike 2. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter. Swung on and hit. And Ethier there. That one's glove.
For the Chicago White Sox, shortstop.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now. 1 away. Grounded out last time. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. Belliard. And he's in there easily. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, sometimes the pitcher can do everything he can to record an out. He put this pitch right where he wanted it. The batter very lucky just to get a piece of the bat on the ball, but he's able with the speed to beat it out. Well, the thing about Paul Konerko now at this stage in his career is he'll play a lot of games at first base, but when he needs a break, he can go to that DH role. He's not a guy that's going to steal any bases. He has hardly any speed left, but he's a run producer in the middle of that lineup and a leader in that clubhouse.
Konerko's certainly one of those valuable players, especially in the American League as a bench player, because he does give pitchers concern. You know, if you make a mistake, he can drive one.
Well, he really can, and that's the thing with him. And, you know, you remember back to that World Series year in 2005 with the White Sox, how clutch he was for that team that entire season, and he's still that way at this stage in his career.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the four-seam fastball here.
Carlos Quentin at the plate with 2 away. He deals. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1.
But once you make the decision to swing, you have got to swing the bat. He waited a...
There's a swing, line drive, center field. And that will retire the side. Caught by Kemp. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. White Sox 4. The Dodgers nothing. Rafael Furcal leading it up. Grounded out his last time up.
Number 15, Rafael Furcal.
First pitch to Furcal. A line drive toward short. There's the throw. In time for the out.
Well, it's now a Baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down. Absolutely lights out. What a performance.
1 out, bases empty. And that's swung on and hit. Rios. And that's a base hit. Barton credited with it. That's going to bring Matt Kemp up.
It's nice to get that runner on base with 1 out. Good piece of hit in that single. Now they got something to work with.
One of the best base stealers in the National League last year. Now Kemp gets set. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, I tell you, with this kind of speed, he really can impact the game, and it's something the pitchers and catchers really need to keep an eye on the bases.
Ready with a 1-0. Swing, soft liner, right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Fantastic chance here. A chance for Russell Martin with 2 on. 5 for 24 against the White Sox. Garcia gets set and delivers. Too far outside, 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
He picks it up. That retires Martin.
Now they do get an out, which you like, but I thought they had a shot at a double play right there. Now you've got two guys that, with a chance of base hit, could score 2.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Now Przinsky positions himself. Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1. That one swung on, missed by Ramirez. That evens up the count. Strikes him out, and that's going to do it here in the 6th inning. Steve, this performance we've marveled at continues.
Absolutely untouchable.
And to the dugout he goes, Freddie Garcia. A half dozen strikeouts for him so far in the ballgame. And it'll be the White Sox. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Beckham's in the box. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Now, if you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
That swung on a liner here. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. So that brings Alex Rios to the plate.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
And he starts Rios out. Swing and a rocket toward short. Tremendous situation now for the White Sox.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
And Hung-Ching Kuo gets ready to throw. He'll be relieving for the Dodgers now. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. And this is inside. That got him pretty good.
Now the ball just sailed away from him. Couldn't control it. Now it loads the bases.
And that'll bring Mark Tien to the plate. No one out. Sox full. First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Gary, as we saw the hit by pitch, now the base is loaded and so much pressure on this pitcher.
The strike 2 pitch, and Kuo gets him. And I think, Steve, we take a look now and see whether or not he can regain his composure on the mound in this situation.
And the manager's got to be watching closely here, because when he starts hitting batters as well, you've got to be wondering maybe if he's not okay out there.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
It's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
And Mark Kotsay up. Flew out last time. Bases are loaded here with only one away. Here's the first pitch to Kotsay. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1. He is 0 for 1 off Kuo. Hit in the air to center field. Out. Here comes the runner for the plate. That first run is in.
Less than 2 outs. This is what you want to do. Think about the middle of the field. Make contact, force him to make a play, and pick up an RBI.
Juan Pierre now 2 out with a couple on. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup to stay in charge. Right now they are.
Gary, they keep lumping the hits together. They keep pulling away right now. This thing could be soon out of reach.
And maybe, Steve, this one already is out of reach. They got to find some fortitude to get back into this thing. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And it's through. Credit Pierre, a single. Fantastic chance here.
Continuing this onslaught offensively. That base hit now loads the bases. All kinds of pressure on the hitter. Let's see what he does.
RBI situation, Alexei Ramirez. Last year, 3 for 13 off the Dodgers. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
The pitch, the strike 2 pitch, and Kuo gets him. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with the single, and Rios comes in.
Now batting.
That's a really good pitch, Steve, on an 0-2 offering to keep that down and in.
That's a perfect pitcher's pitch. At this point, you've got to tip your hat to the batter. That's a solid job.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. And he starts Konerko out. That's it, foul by Konerko. Strike two, no balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Look at the manager, Ozzie Guillen. Things have been going right for him. His ball club today, last half inning, they proved productive. Now they're looking to expand that lead. And here's Andre Ethier leading it off. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And Ethier ready for the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And Tien with the catch. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
And it's Casey Blake in the ball. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. That's 2 gone. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, he is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
Garcia gets set and delivers. And that finds the outside corner for strike 1.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now, so unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowering.
0-2, Belliard now. He'll try and just make contact here. Struck him out. And now that's 7. Count them, 7 shutout innings going.
I think he's got the stuff to do it, Gary. I think he wants to finish the rest of this game. He's got the legs.
Quick half inning there. It's over. 5 pitches. No runs yet for the Dodgers. Leading it off, Carlos Quinton.
Right fielder, number 20, Carlos Quinton.
First pitch to Quinton. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
The strike 2 pitch, and Quo gets him. It's fouled off. Hit up the middle. Koo. 1 away now.
Up to the plate.
You have to have good reactions on the mound to be able to make the play and then move your feet to make the throw to first base. Nice job. Nice job.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way. And that's by him. 0-1.
You talk about Gordon Beckham and the fact that in his rookie season he hit .270 in 2009. That tells you that this kid has a lot of discipline at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Behind now. 0-2. Beckham made his debut in June, and it certainly didn't take long for him to swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. This one's going to be fielded by Ramirez as he drops back and puts it away.
Chicago White Sox. Center fielder.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going.
Rios.
And he starts Rios out. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. And at least looking like
a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line and right. Gone. That's a dinger. Remarkable. They now lead by 7 with that solo shot.
take a look at this great piece of hitting right here. Pitch down and away, a pitcher's pitch. Tell you what, that's outstanding. Just tip your hat.
Boy, did he get that bat through the strike zone in a hurry. Going to be Brzezinski.
To the plate for the Chicago White Sox. Catcher, number 12, A.J. Brzezinski.
Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch hit hard on the ground to short. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. So James Loney leading it off.
First baseman, number 7, James Loney.
And Loney gets in. First pitch. Swung on. That is hit. And Ramirez fields the ball. And that sets down Loney. And now we've got one down here in this 8th inning of a shutout ball game.
Now he's just putting on a show out there right now, Gary.
He squares around and he gets this one down. Tian. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Designated hitter, number 25.
It's going to be Barton. He singled in his last at bat. Runner at first with one down. And the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. No balls, one strike. Here's Garcia. Down the line and right. Now it's 2 down. He's just 4 outs away from a complete game shutout.
He's so locked in. He's in the zone right now. I think he can handle it.
Now Kemp gets set up the middle. Garcia. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. We don't get a lot of chances to see a pitching performance like this.
Well, you gotta like his chances. He's been unflappable the entire game.
The White Sox still ahead. Joe Torre. The thoughts of a manager, one can only speculate, but at this point you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. And here's Mark Tian leading it off. First one to Tian. Here's the pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Mark Tian's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. This one towards Ethier. As he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Designated hitter, number 3.
And here's Mark Kotsay. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch to Kotsay. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. That's a foul ball. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. And that one is swung on and missed by Kotsay.
This one's
Number
right
6.
down the middle. He just swung and missed at it. Better check his bat for a hole.
Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and contact. This one to Kemp. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. White Sox 7. The Dodgers nothing. Ozzie Guillen taking a look at you right there. Great game his club has put together. Things have gone really well. And it's Russell Martin to lead us off. Hitless so far. He'll get another shot at it now. Here's Martin's first look. There's a swing and a drive. Deep right field. And it's going to be Quinton. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. Pressure continues to mount.
Not a bad way to start the last inning when you've got a shutout going. You want to get the first guy. He's going to need every bit of that defensive support in the end.
And he gets this one by him on 1. Garcia gets set and delivers. Swung on, it's hit. This one towards Pierre. And so Ramirez retired. 2 down. You're that close, but you got to get one more out.
Now, he's been great, but his defense is really coming through behind him. Everyone on the team excited to be part of a potential shutout.
And Ethier ready for the first pitch. Called strike. Garcia got that one in. It's 0-1.
That's a solid pitch going up in the zone with that 4-seam fastball. You establish different parts of the zone and you change the hitter eye level. In this situation, he took the pitch.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. And on that play, it comes to an end. And Steve, we get to witness one of those rare events, a shutout.
He was in absolute command right from the start. Gary, a game like this doesn't come about without some solid defensive play, and he had that behind him.
And congratulations on the goose egg.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And it's our pleasure to present you with the Pepsi Clutch Performer.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a more dominant display on the mound than what we saw today. He was mixing his pitches well, changing speeds, but the thing you noticed, he didn't throw any pitches over the center of the plate. That's what made it so special. And when he needed it, he could get back and reach back and get that little bit extra when he needed that big out. Made it look easy out there today, Gary.
And we got to see a terrific performance out of their starter, and he was able to ride that one on to victory.
Well, an outstanding effort. He had everything working today, the good stuff and location to shut down the opponent.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.